What's the worst text message you've ever received? My brother and I were flying from my other brother's place. He was sitting next to me on a plane and I get a text from him. I can't wait to be inside you.
Excuse me?
Hi guys.
Hi.
It's another episode of We Just Got Here podcast with your faves.
Guess what episode it is?
99.
Mm-mm.
What? It's not 100.
It's 100.
You're joking.
99's behind the paywall on Patreon. This is our 100th episode. It's our 100th episode and we've never missed an episode.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel aged.
We are kind of toddlers now.
I feel aged.
We still make a bit of a mess up every now and then, but we're walking, we're stumbling. Do you know what I mean? Stumbling, but we're on our feet.
Yeah. Somehow. Somewhat.
How's your week?
I actually have a question to ask you.
Go on.
I was thinking about it whilst I was driving the other day and I said, I'm going to write it. So I was watching, I was listening to a podcast where they're talking about horror movies. And I don't know about you, but the one thing that frustrates me about horror movies is how people react in the scenes. I think that's what contributes to my anxiety. Now, we know already, I don't like horror movies where I can't see the shit that we're running from, or if the shit's from another world.
You don't like being in the dark now.
Demons or whatever it is, I don't like it. But serial killer ones I can watch. Because at least I can see him. I know what he looks like.
Mm.
If you were in a horror movie,
Yeah,
and a serial killer was chasing after you, what would you be? Oh, actually, no. If you were in a horror movie and you were in an abandoned house and you heard a noise, what would your first move be?
Find out what's the best thing I can use as a weapon, and then hide in the cupboard or the bed.
You've already taken too long.
Why? Where's he?
Run
Run where?
outside. Run away from the house. This is what is annoying me about you people. Why are you still in the location? The moment I hear, I'm out.
Stephanie, you know damn well when we have thought we're under spiritual attack and we've seen demons in the house or not seen demons in the house, we lie still and pretend that we're sleeping.
Yeah, that's sleep paralysis. Because like a serial killer coming after you.
Stephanie, when you have thought you've seen things on the corner of your bed, have you not just turned your head and gone undercover?
No, because my light's on.
What do you mean? No,
So
you
if
have
I see
literally
so-
told stories here.
Yeah, I know, of corner of my bed, but my light is on now. First of all, I'm not hide. I'll hide on. Actually, I would hide under covers, but not if there's a serial killer. If there's a serial killer, or I know there's something out there, and I hear in an abandoned house, I'm out of there.
I'm not, because my thing is I've heard I don't know where he's coming from, and so in my head he might see me. I need to play dead. Does he know I'm in the house?
Well, obviously that's why he's in the house, Christiana.
No, he might be there to kill other people. There might be other people.
Movies. It's a serial. He knows you're.
He knows I'm in there. Okay, then you have to run. But what I would do is play dead.
Why are you still in? This is what I mean. This is how
because he needs to think the house is empty, so he leaves.
Ooh, man, you run.
I'm not. Then he'll know I'm alive, and then he'll run after me.
Well, you run. You run,
Stephanie.
as fast as you can.
How fast are you?
I'm gonna run to my car. Yeah, I'm gonna put the child lock on. I'm gonna start that bitch, and I'm gonna run with my car.
Yeah.
What I can't stand is when people hear a noise like, "What's that noise? Let's go find out what it is."
No,
Why?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Stay curious, stay alive.
But black people don't do that.
Stay curious, stay alive.
Black people in real life don't do that. They're not going to find out what.
What am I finding out for?
Actually, tell a lie. Because if you heard a noise downstairs, right, and you're with your husband, what are you gonna do?
Push him in front and run?
I feel like, because there's so many scenes where it's like, babe, there's a noise. Can you go? They'll send your husbands.
Or we both run together.
I like that.
I don't need you to be a man right now.
Yeah,
I need you to be
alive. I hear it.
So
I hear
let's
it.
open this window.
And you know me. One thing about me, I think I'll go down with him.
No,
I like 100%. You know me. And
You
me and
think you
Steph,
can fight?
me and Steph have had this conversation. She's like, you actually think you're one of the boys so bad.
You go down there and die. That's that. Me, I know my strengths and capabilities. I'm not fighting a serial killer.
I feel like my partner would be so irritated at me because I think I'm a man so much. I think like
Let's go
testosterone.
downstairs. Now you're both dead.
I'll protect you, babe.
For a serial killer. As if he's killed multiple people. Why do you think you're special?
Because I'm smart.
Okay. I'm sure they all thought they were smart.
But like, if you're smarter than most, like,
So he's going to be like, wait, hold on. You know algebra. I'm going to let you live. You see how people die? You see how people die? It just pisses me off, honestly.
well, I might try the very me thing. So like, I get you're angry.
You've been dead by then. He ain't got your time.
He ain't got my time.
He's trying to turn your face into a mask. He doesn't actually have your time. In fact, if I was a serial killer and you tried to do therapy talk to me, I would kill you.
Yeah, because you'd be even more angry.
I'll give you an extra stab because you thought you were bigger than the program.
Yeah, word.
I came here to kill. You're here trying to talk me down? Are you saying I'm a dickhead? You're saying I can't do it. You're saying you don't believe in my source.
Word.
As a serial killer.
Word.
This is my art.
This is what I do.
This is my hobby. And you're saying I'm not about it.
Fair.
You can't live. How will I go back to my serial killer group chat and say, well, you know.
There's normally not a serial killer group chat.
There's Telegram.
You keep on saying Telegram.
I don't trust it. Why are you on there? But yeah, that's my anxiety around horror. My issue with horror movies, I must say. And then I have another one. This is just I've started writing down shit when I see it, just so I remember it for the podcast. I was on the train the other day, and a very disheveled young man came on the train. Clearly wasn't all the way there, you could tell. And not that I'm trying to judge a book by its cover, but you know, you can see crazy sometimes. My man is swinging around the pole whilst on the phone. The person's on loudspeaker shouting about how he got rushed by police officers and 2 police dogs and they confiscated his weed. And we're all sitting there. Like, why do we need to know this? As if he was clearly seeking attention because he's here screaming at his lungs that he wants us to know that he had weed on him. I was like, okay, so you're clearly under 21 because you think this is an achievement. Yeah. It's like, yeah, bro, they got me. And this explains why he was disheveled. Because he got attacked by 2. He said it was like, yeah, it was 2 like German shepherds. And like they were like, oh yeah, we could arrest you for possession with the intent to sell whatever because it was like bare weed. It's like, yeah, man. I just managed to escape them. Like, yeah, I'm on the train now. Like, isn't it mad though? Like shouting. My man's not even looking at the phone at this point. He's looking at all of us on the carriage and we're just sitting here like, what do we do with this information? I just feel like people need to be normal. It's the beginning of the year. We're all sad that we need to go back to work.
Yeah, but you know some people are sicky and they don't know they're sicky.
No, be sicky. Why are you shouting though?
Yeah, because sicky makes you shout something.
Yeah, but keep the comment. You're on the phone.
Yeah, but sicky.
I understand. Let the small normalness that's still in there let you know that to put that phone. Please. It also made me realize I'm getting old because I hate noise. Yeah, it irritated me that it was just being
that would irritate me also. Like we're at the age where we just get up and move to the nothing carriage. So
I couldn't even bother to move because it was a good seat.
You know, sometimes like things happen on carriages, and I'm like, whatever this is. Again, it's the horror movie. Yeah. Whatever this is, I have no business. Oh yeah, I will just move. I don't even want to know what it. Oh, don't want to know.
C2C. If I see someone look like drunk to a point where it looks like they're trying to heave up something, or they could heave up something.
Pick your bag.
I remember I heard a girl gag. I went straight to the next.
Yeah,
carriage.
I don't have.
I look behind me, projectile vomit. I always move now because I will never forget when a girl vomited right next to me and the splatter was on my shoes and on my trousers.
Can I say something? I have a memory burned into my a memory burned into me. I guess that's, guys, I'm not good with language today, forgive me. Of in school, one of my best friends came from the nurse's office and she's like, Chris, do I smell? And I was like, no. And then I was smelling her, and there was something cheesy. It smelled cheesy. I was like, oh, there's a bit something that smells. She was like, yeah, someone vomited and the splatter got in my hair.
Oh my God.
And I can never forget the smell.
I'll put you in a headlock. On my hair.
Girl.
On my hair.
And it was pick and drop. It was pick and drop. It was pick and drop. I
Oh,
said,
I know who it is by you just saying pick and drop.
I was just like, curly, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly. When you said pick and drop, I already knew who it was.
Oh, like,
Oh, I know she was pissed.
oh my
Ah.
God. Yuck. How's your week?
My week. I am going through it. I have probably cried more in the last 5 days than I have in the whole entire decade. I don't think I've cried like this since 2009. But it's fine. Life happens, things happen, adulthood, things happen. I'm fine, but yeah, it's just me facing adulthood right now, which is pissing me off. And I feel like it's totally derailed my jangle. So I'm just like, you know what? New Year starts in February. And I know that sounds lazy, but I've got shit to do. And maybe I'll talk about it on Patreon one day. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine. It's not me. But it's just, yeah, family stuff. People are getting old. So yeah. My week has, it's just been I would say emotional one. I have been in touch with my emotions. But my W of the week is that yeah, I've been reminded that why I am who I am. I will cry, but I'll get shit done and I'll move very quickly. And I'm proud that I was able to do that. Because I know that's a privilege in itself. Even being able to do the stuff that I've had to turn around in a couple of days. That takes a lot of strength. So yeah, I'm proud of myself in that sense that I can do that for someone. And it's quite a selfless act. I know you're not supposed to big up the stuff that you do, but it's not an easy feat. But yeah, what I've managed to do in the last couple of days, it's not easy feat at all, but I've managed to do it, and hopefully things will get better from here. But yeah, man, it's been a strange week, and I went back to work, and it's just going back to work and stuff, but it's fine because even through this tough moment, it's opened my eyes to like why I have to make it. I'm sorry, guys, I have to make it. Like it's beyond me now. So and I sometimes I wish God will remind me in more subtler ways, but he doesn't seem to do subtle.
He does shake.
He just shakes it. He will let me have a good period and then shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like man, shit. People are getting old and stuff. Like we gotta step up as adults. But I'm grateful that I've been able to do that. And like this is probably where my it's not a lack of emotional intelligence, but my character comes in useful, because it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna cry, but we need to get this sorted ASAP. And it's sorted. So sorted to a degree. But yeah, like it's just been you can probably tell because I don't have many jokes in my back pocket right now. But yeah, it's a tough one. It's adulthood. It's the dark side of adulthood, But it's fine. We'll be fine. How was your week?
How was my week? I feel like I didn't have much. Oh, yeah. So L of the week. My week actually from my L of the week feels very mediocre to how I normally am, which is weird. But my L of the week. So Christmas. I told you lot. I'm learning to cook steak. I learned to cook steak, Steph. Now I am killing girl dinners.
You just eating steak every day.
It's like steak and broccoli. Steak and broccoli, maybe a mashed potato, maybe a potato, maybe a sweet potato, maybe a chip.
Every day?
Every day.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
I can't remember the last time I cooked like a home cooked meal. Like, like a home cooked meal, like a comfort food meal. Don't do it. I don't do it anymore. Like, it is the worst thing to put me, again, part of this is like, obviously the lifestyle I lead. So like, obviously traveling to work every day, taking so long to get home. And like my journey homes have got a lot quicker. So it's not like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but it's still like an hour and a bit. But then you add gym to that, all the other things that I do. And I'm like, oh, you've got queen of girl dinners. It's just like steak, easy to cook, bam. Broccoli, easy to cook, bam. Throw something in it, chips in the air fryer, or roast potatoes in the air fryer, or like, do you know what I mean? Boil some carrots if you need to. One day, I will have to come out of my house and serve people food. And this is not the food that you serve to people.
People like a steak.
People do like a steak.
I don't know if a steak every day is. I don't know if that's.
No, it's not. It's been this week. But this is what I'm saying. It's all this. So I put steak, like steak is in the same realm as sea bass. Like, you know how stop it, stop it, stop it.
Skin.
Because you see how easy sea bass is to cook?
Well, because it's skin.
Love
It's
sea
a
bass.
wafer that you're putting in oil. Of course it will.
So I'm the queen. So like, you see how you will cook stew, for example?
Yeah.
Not a hope in hell. Or like, remember I said pilau all those months ago? It's not happening again.
Yeah.
I'm not spending 3 hours cooking food.
Convenience, yeah. That's how I developed my short steak addiction last year, because it was just like throw it in the pan.
Bam, bam. I can shower, like, and even showering is too long because it's 3 minutes per side. You're done.
But girl, please watch it, because especially
Cholesterol.
this week, me and ChatGPT, I said, guy, please, I've
How
got the
can-
bad genes. What do I need to avoid? It's like red meat. Yeah, put that down. Literally, when they said that I had a whole bunch of minced meat that I had cooked, so that I would eat with like quinoa and stuff.
Yeah.
I threw that bitch out. I'm not eating. I'm actually giving up red meat
Really?
after today, but I'm actually giving up.
I hate
Because I might have a fat pat. But
fat pats isn't red meat.
girl, the Philly cheesesteak is.
Oh yeah, shit.
That chicken, that honey chicken, is too much for me. I can't lie to you. The sauces, it's too many sauces in that bitch. It's too many sauces in that bitch.
Do you know what's funny? Because I don't get the whenever I've had it, I've had the prawn and I've had the chicken.
Yeah, of course.
What? Why is that? Of course, that is
It's
very.
like prawns.
It's very meat coded.
Yeah, that hot honey is too much.
There's a lot.
The thing is just soaked in sauce.
It is soaked in sauce.
The paper is breaking because of the amount of sauce in that hoe. I can't do that. The Philly cheesesteak, I just like, beef, onion stuff, very close to either a boga or stew.
Which is,
Stew with Jason, but gotta give up the red meat, man. So it's all the bad things that you inherit. Give me a good gene. Gave me ankles and wide feet, a big head. Like, can you give me something good?
Oh, and the spine. Don't forget the spine.
My deformed spine that be here cosplaying as a fat ass.
Oh, stop!
I have bad eyesight.
You've got a full head of hair. Remember, we had a
I've got a
conversation.
full head of hair, but it likes to travel, bitch. Have you seen my sideburns? I was giving myself a shape up the other day. I was like, why am I shaving down here? It's like that.
PCOS.
It's PCOS. But shit.
Me and Stephanie were talking about how I'm balding. Guys, because between the iron deficiency, which I've been constantly chronically iron deficient for the last 10 years, and obviously because I'm a child, I'm still not taking iron supplements, so I need to work on that.
You would love it because it makes you constipated. You know you don't like to poo.
No, but that's what I'm scared of. I don't. I know.
You know, we can't move you. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
need to poo at a very particular
You
time.
poo, you're sad that you poo. You're sad that you don't poo. I don't know how to help you.
That's what. Do you
Get
know?
them little bags.
That's no, Stephanie. Stephanie, a stoma, and nothing wrong with having a stoma. And the girlies, I've gone to places in TikTok, and I really love what the girlies are doing with their stoma bags. Like, do you get what I mean? Representation is so important. Me, and my fear of poo.
That was so don't cancel us, but I appreciate it.
No, because I have gone into realms of.
Oh yeah, same. And that's how I found out that some men pay.
What?
Some men pay.
Pay to do what?
What do you think a man would do?
I don't. Anyway.
What do you think? When I said, excuse me, she said she is a sex worker. I said, okay, that's fine. She said, no. They be paying to in there. we really got to sort out the porn that we're just distributing out there. Because I don't even know how you even developed the desire to do that. I don't know.
How did we get
Council tax
iron?
going up every year by 5%. Do what you want to do. Just as long as I'm not in it, I'm fine.
How do we get here? Oh yeah, so we're talking about my balding because it's the South Asian gene.
Yes.
So Steph was like saying to me, Chris, because you know it's the genetics.
It's genetics, the Asian gene.
And then I told her, when I once went to get a curly cut, I was like, oh, it's just thin hair, but I think it's a lack of iron. And she's like, yeah, it might be the lack of iron. Also, did you say you're Asian? I said, yeah. She was like, yeah, South Asian, Indian people tend to have an issue with bold, hair receding. I have my dad's hairline. I have my dad's hairline. And I'm too scared to use
Minoxidil.
Jesus, minoxidil. And actually, at this point, I have no excuse. I don't live with a cat anymore. I can really use minoxidil.
I'm just scared.
But also the heart.
'Cause
I'm scared of the
Asian
the heart palpitations that minoxidil, because obviously it's a heart. It's originally. Did you not know it's a heart medication?
Why are you not? Oh my god.
So minoxidil. Jesus, minoxidil was originally created as a heart medication, but people found that it would also increase hair growth. They found that it also increases hair growth. So if you have heart problems, you're not supposed to use it. Because
I
obviously,
wonder the amount of people that found that they had heart issues whilst trying to grow their hairline.
also some people are allergic to it as well.
Yeah, I'm not touching that shit. You know, I already have to like shave off my sideburns. I don't want to play with fire because I get hot a lot. Like I'm sure I know my luck. I won't be able to control where that serum lands.
And this is a conversation we had because obviously, again, Asian genes. So I'm losing hair here. But generally,
You wake that them little hair follicles up. Oh, they'll raise a whole army.
but what I can do,
Got to braid your forehead.
is try use it. See, hopefully it won't drip, drip, drip. But if it does drip, 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 laser where it would drip, drip, drip. Yeah, that's the next best thing.
You know, laser don't get rid of it permanently. You gotta keep doing that, bitch. It's gonna come back.
Yeah, but I'd rather that than have a forehead full of hair.
True. I mean, I went to my lady, I said, laser, I don't even want to hear. It's not me that's going to be shaving on TikTok live. I said, so laser that bitch off. Everything. Take it out.
Yeah, that is.
Laser it.
If it did that, I would have to. I am, yeah. After the way I got bullied in primary school for being hairy, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, man. If ladies, especially PCOS gang, please laser it off. Don't let anyone tell you wax it, shave it, whatever. You're going to give yourself hyperpigmentation, and people will see the shadow around your face and your mouth. Laser it. I would highly recommend it. Electrolysis. It people say it works. It's long. I've done it once.
Is
I
that
never did it
IPL?
again?
Is that like
No, they stick a needle in the hair follicle, shock it. Each hair follicle and shock it.
Oh, interesting.
It's painful, it's long, and it causes scarring. I personally never went back because the scarring was insane. Like I just had scars everywhere. So you got a bit of chin fluff and a stash, and you're thinking, what can I do to remove this? I would implore you not to wax or shave just because ingrown hairs that causes scarring. I've seen people like we all got them aunties and stuff that legit have like scars, like it's like hyperpigmentation, but it's scars from like shaving bumps and stuff. Just laser it off if you can. I go to therapy clinic. They're quite good and it's quite affordable. They always do sales on like
Yeah, they have a lot
package
of
and stuff. Just go laser it off. Don't even and stay consistent with it. When you're consistent with it, it does actually reduce the hair growth. But like I see girls like waxing and shaving, and some people respond to it better, but I find that actually just makes it even worse because it grows back even thicker. Just laser it off. It's fine. It's fine, girl.
Oh, win of the week.
Oh yeah.
Because we be yap.
Yeah.
Accountability partner. So I might have mentioned this to you last week. I'm sure I did. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Did I mention it to you lot? I am starting. I want to do more fitness with my mates, and so I'm starting monthly runs with my friend, and each month we're trying to do a K more than the month before to try really make moves, because it's one thing to like run, but it's like, how do you improve? How do you hold yourself?
You don't die.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that too. But yeah, I just want to be better in all aspects of my life. And it's one thing to do stuff. And knowing me, I'll be like, oh, it's good that you just got out there. And it is good that you get out there. I'm not discounting that. But I want to just be a bit more strict with myself. Strict is not the right word.
Disciplined.
Yeah, or like I want to prove more to myself. I really want to use this year to stand the fuck up, man. And I think the year is forcing me to be fair. And actually I think my mentality, um, I am a bit more like, everything doesn't feel as daunting as it used to. So I think that's just a confidence thing, and thank God for that, because how that's growing, I don't care how it's growing, I love it. But confidence allows you to be more forthcoming to change, and wanting to be like, actually, I'm going to be responsible for this, that, the other, which I think is cool. So yeah, that is what I'm excited about. I'm doing that tomorrow, supposedly. And yeah. Right. So I saw a thread, which is going to lead in our main topic anyway, because we're curious. But I saw a thread, yeah, and I wanted to ask you about this, right? So I'm going to read it out, yeah. What is the worst text message you ever received? So someone said, finish school, immediately got... Actually, there's a couple of these. Finish school, immediately kicked out of the group chat the moment everyone got home.
Got kicked out of the group chat.
The minute everyone got home.
What did you say?
I feel like in school, haven't you done this?
What?
Like you see, no, you know this. So the story time. You know, the minute I left primary school, I just left.
Oh yeah.
The friendship group.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, don't need to anymore.
Oh, leave friendship groups.
So they left the group chat, but obviously, well, the group chat left them.
Oh yeah, no, I did that. At uni. We made a group chat. So this was, oh God, hopefully you don't see this. This was at my graduation, because you know I did my degree, but it was like online. So our graduations, when we got to see everyone in person, so it was awkward because they made a group chat because they were all looking for jobs in law. I just did my degree for fun.
You don't want a job in law.
I got a job. So they made a group chat like, oh, we should all keep in touch. Da, da, da. So they made a group chat, but then there was one guy that kept like messaging in there like, hi guys, hi friends, da, 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 and everyone like responded. I left because I could see where this was going. I just came here for my degree. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to be like, hey guys, we should meet up.
I will leave a group chat.
That is your worst nightmare.
One thing about me, I'm going to leave a group chat.
You will.
I left my neighbor group chat.
Did you? Finally.
I did that. I don't know. I changed my number, and then it automatically added me back in. Because they were like talking, and like, I don't think Steph's in this chat. And I was like, I am. But yeah, I love to leave a group chat. I'm shameless with it. If it's too many, please. I already struggle to answer messages. Instagram, WhatsApp, iMessage, I can't do it.
Every time I message Steph on WhatsApp, she gets so annoyed.
Yeah, please, man. And now the people on WhatsApp are starting to message me on iMessage because they're hearing that I respond on iMessage. I don't respond to that either. You know those voice notes that you sent? I just read the transcript.
You're so annoying.
That's the worst thing Apple could have done to anyone.
Also, it's really bad to do that with me because I use so many filler words.
I know. So I was just reading that. Like, I'm going to try and decipher what she's saying here. I just read that. I said, okay.
And also, I realized, you know, I love a voice note.
Yeah.
As you know, right? I slow down and I speed up really.
I just use
such an ADHD babe. So I'll be like,
anyway, I was hoping. Or there'll be a silence. It'll be like, yeah, sorry. Anyway, as I'll say, I'm just gonna read it.
You get so annoyed with the silence.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Anytime someone says your voice, my heart drops. I'm just stop.
Someone at work told me to stop sending voice notes because obviously there's no recollection, because you have to then go back to what you said. There's no, do you know what I mean? It's easier via text. But then I think to communicate something, I then sent a video note. They were like, you decided to do what? Instead, text, please. Sorry.
What's the worst text message you've ever received? So, are you seeing anyone new or should I come pick you up? My ex after months of no contact.
What if I'm married?
Confidence, Sha.
What if I'm married?
Confidence, Sha. Because she didn't say what she responded.
Someone literally said, I want to know. Did they pick you up?
No, she said no. Someone asked her, after us, did they come pick you up? She said no. Or were you seeing someone new? She said no, I was not. Disciplined.
Discipline.
I can't lie. A couple of years ago, if it was a bad day for me, be there at the door with my rucksack.
You know I love a girl. It takes me a while. What's the worst text message you ever received? I want to eat you out while you're filled with someone else.
Yeah, I literally just said,
Unhinged.
why? And how does that work?
Unhinged.
Do you know how awkward that is? Because it has to be mystery and you just have to try and get
but also it's in a threesome.
Yeah, you're filled with someone else. So the person's inside you and you're trying to eat me out. So then you're going to have to put your head where his crotch is and try and, as the tongue is, that's awkward.
I didn't think that, I thought filled.
From the back. Oh, wait, filled as in cream pie.
Yes. You know, I only learned what that word was this week.
Oh my God, Christiana.
So we were talking about desserts and innuendos, and then somebody said, oh, put a cream pie. And I was like, but why put that dessert in particular? And they looked at me like, yeah, but we were talking about cake and custard. Why cream pie in particular? And they they gathered I didn't know what a cream pie was. And then someone had, like, two of them had to sit me down and explain, do you know what cream pie is? And I was like, oh, like a pie made out of whipped cream, I'm assuming. Stephanie.
Well, I'm sure they didn't cover that in the Rotocar, so I won't blame you.
You know I don't like porn.
I know. Right, I've got one. What's the worst text you've ever received? My coworker tends to send me maybe not the worst, but the most confusing text messages I've ever seen. One time he texted me asking me what I was up to. I was reading, so I took a few minutes to respond. Finally, I said something like, I'm good, just reading Star Wars comics. Please excuse me for taking a minute. Wait, it's been a busy morning, waking up my dog for his walk, tending to my nosebleed, etc. He then texted me, I sensed a detached response. I got no report of a nosebleed or waking up your dog. Like, how the hell are you going to deny the exact thing I texted you? Even you have confused me, sir. I don't know what that is.
I've got one. So what's the worst text message? This is going to be my last one. What's the worst text message you've ever received? A potential date invited me to dinner at their home. Plans got cancelled, downgraded it to a coffee meet instead. Then I got a message basically saying they'd forgotten and couldn't make it, all in a span of days. That's not really bad. That is that. Girl, get used to rejection. Or man, get used to rejection.
Yeah, good now. So I got one. What's the worst text you've ever received? After drunkenly making out with a coworker, I sent a hungover text to apologize and make sure we were both clear. It was a mistake none of our coworkers have to know about. I sent it to another coworker with the same name. The office gossip.
Damn.
I would have had to receive that text. I would have loved to receive that.
I love to call people for shit though.
Huh?
I love to call when you got a good relationship. It's love to call calling a co-worker. Funniest thing.
The anxiety every time they see me by the coffee station with a few colleagues.
With a little witty joke. Like a little reference.
Surely that has earned me girls for at least 2 weeks. By my silence, sir.
What's the worst text message you've ever received? My brother and I were flying from my other brother's place. He was sitting next to me on a plane and I get a text from him. I can't wait to be inside you.
Excuse me?
Obviously by accident.
I'm telling mum.
It was by accident.
I'm telling mum. Why are you inside anyone? That is disgusting. I'll literally vomit on the plane. Don't have to land it.
But if you're similar in age, isn't it?
No!
Really?
My siblings do not have sexual organs. The hell? What? Don't text me that. I'm telling mum. I'll send her a screenshot. Right, what's the worst text you've ever received? Texted my 50 to 60-year-old boss, director of human resources, instead of my fiance, then girlfriend this. MFW, I eat the pussy so good you punch me in the back of my head.
MFW.
MFW, I eat the pussy so good you punch me in the back of my head. I immediately apologized and tried to play it off as my friends grabbed my phone, etc., etc. She never responded. She never brought it up until I came to work the following day of my engagement, and my boss looks at me, places her fist on her head and says, well, we all know why she said yes.
Oh,
I turned so very, very, very red. Well played. I'll die. I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to leave.
it's the fact that because it's never been brought up, you thought it went
the
unseen.
The anxiety will kill me.
That is
Sienna, I will
hilarious.
lose my appetite. I'll have to go on sick leave. They'll have to write me off sick.
Can never look her in the face again.
I can't.
The fuck? What's the worst text message you ever received? My sister once texted me instead of her husband how amazing her masturbation session was.
Fair enough, man. One more. What's the worst text you've ever received? Hope you're naked when I get there. Sent to my son's daycare provider. She's 65 and £300. Intended for my wife of the same first name. The daycare lady handled the text well. You don't want me to be naked. I'm glad you guys still have a spark. Oh, no, I might want to see a little titty.
Nice.
I might want to see a little titty.
That's maturity.
No, but I want to see you naked. Come on, Margaret. Live.
Cute.
There's a Jamaican man that won't play about you. There is a Jamaican man who will not play about you. I promise you. I promise you.
Let's go into the main topic.
Speaking of unhinged text messages, since we're going into other people's business, let's delve into ours. What is the most unhinged text message you've received, Christiana? Don't say anything that you got from me, please. Please. Don't
Shame.
say
You
anything.
know what? I never thought about that. Actually, that didn't even come to mind when we spoke about it. Well, when I was thinking about it. But actually, in truth, it probably is.
Yeah, it probably is. Something
It actually is
unhinged.
something
I
from
do
you.
say.
Okay, so I was pondering. So ages ago, I had an ex, right? And we broke up. And was it a me breakup? All right, I was young, and the relationship was going to shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was going to pot, and he wasn't really nice. But also he wasn't satisfied. So he wasn't nice because he wasn't satisfied, which isn't a reason to not be nice to people, but people are young and so I go. Anyway, the relationship did dead, and we were cool. You know, I've got good relationships with my exes, as I say. You know, we have closure, as I say.
Then closure again is this closed fist.
So we were cool. He was setting up a business and I supported the business. Like he was doing a food business and it was really cool. It was like,
Mr. Chewy Prawn. Mr. Chewy Prawn. Some people just shouldn't cook.
it's because you know your prawns are banging.
Those prawns were terrible.
It was a bit cold.
It ruined the whole event.
Stop!
Everyone kept complaining about the goddamn prawns.
Did they?
Like it was so true. You know when you reheat, you should never reheat prawns.
Yeah, you shouldn't reheat prawns.
This man had clearly reheated the prawn. When I said we were chewing for time, everyone around me was like, yeah, the prawn. Yeah, man, it's a bit cheap. I discarded that prawn. I said, this prawn old. These are old prawns.
So anyway, but we were cool. You know, he was starting up a new venture and I was supporting it. I was like, okay, cool. You can cook because he can actually cook. He's a
Not
chef.
for the masses.
Yeah, catering maybe.
Not for
but
the
on an
masses.
individual, he can. So anyway, cool. As he was starting up this new business, I think he was like catering at different restaurants, kind of, for doing pop-ups or whatever have you. And I was like, oh, I might come through. Cool. But like again, we were very cool. Like he'd spoken to me previously, and I'd been like, I do not want to get back in a relationship. We're good as friends. I don't have any interest in getting back in a relationship. Also, I think I had started chatting to someone else. I wasn't even dating someone else, but talking to somebody else. And I think one day he saw it and he went batshit crazy. And I was like, I don't know what your problem is. We ended like months ago. Cool. Anyway, so one day he messages me and he was like, by the way, you're going to get a message from a girl. If our relationship meant anything to you ever, you won't open the message.
Open that bitch.
Now, one thing you ain't got to tell me what to do. Furthermore, I'm a girl's girl. I want to know what the girlies are saying. I want to know what the girlies are saying because, and again, you all know, me and Steph are of the opinion, if there's a girl that's crazy, why is she crazy?
Why?
What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do? Because everybody needs to be, in this 2026, we all need to be very accountable because we all have bad character at times. What did you do? Be honest. Anyway, so I've gone into my message. I've seen a message in the message request. I've seen paragraphs. I said, well, let's see what's going on over here then.
See.
When I say the paragraphs, I think it's selfish that you keep on trying to get with this man, even though you know he has a girlfriend. He told me that you've been telling him you want to be with him, and he told you he has a girlfriend, and you keep on persisting. Now, talking about the prawn situation, when he catered the prawns, he was like, oh, I'm going to bring my new girlfriend to meet you. And I was like, sir, you're delivering me prawns. Why do I need to meet your girlfriend when, what? I'm your ex.
Chewy prawns at that. Why does she want the shark?
What kind of situation? We literally only speak about food when I'm ordering food for a circumstance, like a situation when someone wants catering. Why am I meeting your girlfriend? This not weird?
For chewy prawns.
Oh, hey, so I know I'm delivering you food. And I'm catering for something, but hey, just so you might as well meet my girlfriend while I'm here.
Why?
Why?
For prawns.
We're not even friends. That's the joke. We weren't even friends. It was literally food sitch. So anyway, I was like, so the girl was like, I just think it's. Now, Stephanie regularly talks about when I get angry.
That deep voice comes out. To be fair, I feel like he was one of the people that really could bring it out of you.
Yeah, regularly. That was, yeah, one of, probably the person.
Yeah, it's actually the person
that brought it out of me so regular. I remember one person at work was like, so at work, you're very sweet. And then sometimes when you're on the phone to your boyfriend, there's another side of you. I didn't know.
That's like, Chris, please take it easy.
The growl.
We were people at Westfield. We were at Westfield and you were, but I said, Christiana, I beg you in the name of God.
Like a pit bull.
I said, take it easy.
And the thing is, anyone that meets me now, I think they would never know that resides in me. It's a certain type of person that would trigger it. And also, to be fair, I'm better at managing myself and management in the sense that I won't get in situations that get me there. But damn, I got there a lot. So obviously, this poor babe obviously was into this boy, and he was using it as some kind of weird power play to say, look, this girl likes me, da 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 da. And I didn't get the plan because I don't. And you know I don't. So where do you take that lie? What does she, apart from her being insecure, where do we go with that? So obviously, again, you're not making a girl insecure on my name, by the way. So obviously, I've sent, I think I might have sent a voice note, and I was like, I'm sorry, or a message. And I said, I'm sorry, babe. This is not the case at all. I don't want I've never said I've wanted this boy. Actually, I've made it very clear on multiple occasions that I do not want to get back in a relationship with him. Like, we're cool as friends, but there's nothing more. Actually, when I was seeing someone, he was shouting. So there. but I'm so sorry that you're going through this and he's making you feel away, da 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 da.
Hey.
And the block that and then I messaged him. I was like, how dare you make a girl feel insecure on my name? Da da da. It's pathetic. You're da 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 da. Then I sent the paragraph. Then I screenshot the paragraph that I sent him,
And
sent it to her, and then blocked him. I said,
hey,
it's not me. The wrong one.
Grace, imagine your boyfriend coming to tell you that a baby's moving to him, only for the baby to come back and say, I not only do I not want him, I have moved on. And he was shouting that I moved on. Your bread. What do you do?
And to show the proof of me cussing.
I've now told it off for making you feel insecure. Kill me. I'm shooting everyone. No one can live to tell the story that that I came to a woman as a woman and she went to go and shout at the man for making me feel insecure. Hey,
Our pride.
I'm now the victim. So how dare you? How dare you put this poor girl through this? The not even knowing that you're not wanted. Now the woman's defending you. I'm disgusted. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. I'm not a victim.
And it's the fact that now you're seeing the woman talk to your partner like bread, or say
Like bread. You don't even want him after that. What do you mean they're telling you off? I don't want you after that.
said because you made her feel insecure, so I'ma make you feel insecure. How about
Don't
that?
back me. They're backing me like I'm defenseless, like I'm small piece of bread, like a little chihuahua.
The ego that me and you have.
I'll start fighting. Don't back me. I'm not a chihuahua. Okay, I can
back myself.
Big pit bull like me. Your hair shout.
It's okay, sis. Stop.
And
Sis, stop. I can say it.
She basically just stepped in front of you and started shouting at him. You're just bare at the back, like, yeah. No. Hey, how will I tell my enemy? How will I tell my enemies not only is my man not wanted, but now I'm now the victim? She's defending me.
I've had another one where a girl randomly messaged me after a party saying, I was working in retail at the time actually. Went to a party, had a great time. The party was fantastic. And then randomly I got a message the next day saying, I don't know who you think you are. I know you bought my boyfriend kickers. Stephanie, we were 25. I was 25. I know you went and bought my boyfriend kickers and I don't know why you would. And I was like, baby, you got a wrong girl. But obviously the person was at the party. So I don't know, but I never found out who they were.
You're coming to a woman to shout that they bought your boyfriend's school shoes.
Your grown man school shoes. And again, can I caveat? I do love a kicker. By the way, for me. Buying a man kickers is crazy.
Why? Also, do you know how expensive they are?
Crazy. Yeah, so that's my two, I think, most unhinged messages I've got.
What's my unhinged message? Okay. I had an incident where someone, this was like over a decade ago, someone I used to see, their current girlfriend sent me screenshots of him trying to acquire services that maybe look down on. Acquire services from another woman.
The girlfriend,
Acquire services that she may be dishing out for free.
The current girlfriend messaged you evidence of the man trying to get with what, sex workers. Why was that to her benefit? Where was the benefit in her doing that?
Do you know what? That kind of character, I feel like she was just trying to destroy
him.
Anything. She seemed. I think I was talking about this before. She seemed very angry with life, in general. But yeah, she was sending screenshots. Like she sent me. I'm pretty sure it's like his whole text history. And I was just like, I don't. Again, I've got to go to work. Not sure what you want me to do with this.
And you know, you're sitting there like, I don't care.
But good luck and sorry or congratulations. I don't know. But she sent me screenshots of that. I've had some. Again, this was like probably when I was like 16, 17. I got a message at 2 a.m. and this guy, we were friends, but like we liked each other, but like he was still dealing with his ex. And one thing I hate is limbo. Don't It's a yes or no. I don't have a time for middle ground, so I do what I do best. I moved on.
Yeah, I knew it. It was exits.
That's how I get a text message. You fucking bitch. Why have you got me feeling this way? You're playing games. Da, da, da. You're a bitch. I hate you. Da, da, da.
All
That's
right.
like,
It's a bit harsh.
that's like. Bear in mind, this guy's still dealing with his ex.
What's your problem?
I've done nothing.
Face your front.
I've done nothing. Your text me at he's like, I'm drunk, but I don't care. This is how I feel. And I hate, I'm sorry, I don't know about anyone else, but I hate drunk text messages. I don't find it cute. I don't find, oh my God, I'm on his break. Don't text me. Don't text me. Don't text me when you're drunk. I don't find it cute. Don't do it.
Is it? Do you hate it in general? So when they send endearing texts when they're drunk, or is it just angry? All of that
It's
kind of
just in general, because I'm like, first of all, you're a pussy, because why do you need alcohol to say all these things?
word.
And I feel like people use it as a front. Like, I don't feel I don't believe that people are like proper drunk when they send those kind of text messages. We're just using the drink as an excuse. So I'm like, just say it with your chest. I don't respect it.
I get that because I was having this conversation. Like when I say things when I'm drunk, I'm like, I still like the next day. I was like, I said it.
I remember.
Like,
Even if there's a few times where I've said it sober, and I'm saying, oh, yeah, I was drunk.
I might put on my shit.
I might put a little typo in there on purpose. Might put a typo in there on purpose. Oh, I was drunk. I can't remember what I said. I know what I said.
One thing about me, I'ma say my shit. And if you come to me the next day and say you said that, I said probably.
Did I?
Yep. Probably did.
Did I?
The
I know I did. I was sober. Trust me. I hadn't even touched the liquor when I said that. I just knew I was in an environment where I could get away with it. But yeah, that text message was wild because I was just like, why are you? You literally speak to me about like, I'm so confused. She still wants to try again. And you go, shout at me for moving on.
What's your problem?
You even texting me.
That's insane.
I'm trying to think if there's any other text messages I've got. No, that's it. You know what? Yeah, I probably do have some wild text messages, but I probably ain't opened it.
Yeah, fair.
There's probably something in there. I don't know, but I haven't opened it. But yeah, those actually no, I did have it's again years ago, probably when I was in uni, so like probably 2021, my first uni. No, second uni, sorry. And I think we were in the middle of an argument and he said a long paragraph basically like taunting me for all the shit that he's put me through. It's like, look at you, like you're pathetic, look what you've like look at you now, like look what I've done to you. Da, da, da. Bear in mind this boy didn't have 2 pennies to rub together, barely had an education, barely had a home to stay in, barely any swag, barely any looks, barely any prospects, barely any future, barely surviving, barely living, barely any friends, barely any family, barely any anything. And I just thought, I literally laughed when I saw the text message because I was like, there's no way I'm coming out of my engineering lecture and you're chatting about what you did. Oh, Christian, ever since that, I swear, that was probably like the turning point. That was one of the turning points in my life. I was like, I must make it. Because there's no way you're going to go around and say that it's me that you brought down. No. Safe to say he's barely living still, but I'm sure of it. Trust me. I'm sure of it. I'm sure he's barely living, but I just thought that was wild. I was like, so you actually genuinely think you ruined me.
That's so dark.
For me, I just heard bet.
I know you did.
I just heard bet.
Because in my head, I just thought that. I said,
oh, you must not know you must not know who I am. You can put me in a pit of fire. I will come out untouched. To say, literally taunting me.
And the thing is, like, because me and you share this, where I will register it, I bet. It will be my lifelong ambition in the back of my head to crush your destiny.
20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, until the day you die.
Oh, please.
I'll make sure of it. But with people like that, it's easy because, again, barely.
Anything.
You ain't had shit to start with anyway.
Just mad at life.
If you manage to
mad at life.
If you manage to lead even just a semi-normal life, a decent one, it'll be a miracle.
Best for you, yeah.
It'll be a miracle. But I thought that was wild. I'll never forget that because like you actually you still have the audacity.
Yes.
2 pennies to rum, nothing. Nothing.
Some people are just shit.
Yeah, I just the whole like aggressive text messages thing. I'll just tell you to die. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
Yeah, you are kind of like your your response would be die then.
Yeah.
I've
No, seriously, it's die then.
I think because me and you are so opposite in this. Because I'll be like, maybe it's coming.
Say die then. Full stop.
That is literally such
I'm so sorry, so bad. But the amount of times, like in my lifetime, that I've gotten into arguments with guys, and they just said, "I've died then, die." Why would you say that? Don't say stuff like that. It might come into fruition. I know.
Stephanie Storm. But also, can we caveat by the to get to that point, they have been really mean and horrible. She's not.
I'm not. People try and be extra mean to me because they know that I don't cry easily, so they will do anything to try and get a reaction out
Yeah.
of me. And then when I say die, then all of a sudden I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, but I do find that like when you are more, and I found this as I've become more calculated in how I respond to people. So as you all know, I say all the time, I try not to respond on emotion. But sometimes that's what people see as validation. If you respond in with emotion, that's how they know you care, or they feel that's the way they perceive care. So when you don't, they will prod. We've seen this live recently. Prod to try and evoke an emotional response. And so that's what you'll get because you're so logical. People will just be like,
"Oh, they'll be running at me with that knife, boy." But the only people I'll ever cry over is my really close friends and my family.
Yeah.
And my partner.
And your cats.
And my cats. Those are my close. That's my family.
Mm.
It's under family. Apart from that, there's nothing you can really say that will like rock me to the core where I'm like, oh my god. I'll tell you to die. I'll tell you to die and I'll block you so you can't even respond. Oh, I love doing that.
Love doing that.
Die then and then type in block. You're talking to yourself now.
Frustration!
I got the last word. Then that unknown number shows up on the screen. Then the unknown number scroll. You ain't getting the last. I'm not picking up. I've got the last word. Sorry, the game's the game. Call all you want, bitch. Yeah, call all you want. There was one time I did that, yeah. They called it unknown for a week, yeah. And I must have forgotten that the argument happened. So I saw the unknown number. So I was like, it's a company or something. I opened it. It's like, here you go. You. I was like, literally waiting to get the last word. How can you call someone on the note for a week just to get the last word? So you know what I did? I set my iPhone so it forwarded all unknown numbers so it doesn't show up on my screen.
I love that for you.
I'm the queen of hate.
Burning. Those rocks.
I love to torment people. Don't play with me. I'm a peaceful person in my corner. Don't try and fight me. I'm petty. And I know the tech to make it even worse.
Right, let's go on to Reddit Realness.
Reddit Realness. Should I continue babysitting for a lady whose baby is a doll?
What the hell? Okay, let's go.
I, 90 female, posted an advertisement that I babysit. A lady from the area responded saying that she has an 11-month-old baby I'll call Toby. I told her it will be £13 an hour and she said that's fine, she'll be gone for 3 hours. When I turned up, she greeted me while holding what looks like a baby. She handed me it, saying, "This is Toby." I then realised it was a doll. I wasn't sure if maybe she had given me a doll to give to Toby or she actually wanted me to babysit the doll. So I asked her, is there any other children in the house? So if I had misunderstood her, I could pass off as joking about it, but I wouldn't upset her if she really did think the baby was a doll. She said no, just Toby. She made me aware that there's baby monitors around so she can have peace of mind that he's okay. I said of course and she kissed the doll on the head before leaving. I basically just pretended the doll was real, hugging it. I put it in the bouncer she had. I let it sleep in the crib. I went to the toilet at one point and on the wall there was a picture of a real baby that looked similar to the doll. So I'm assuming this is her way of grieving. I cried a bit myself in the bathroom at this realization, but I put on a happy face when I went downstairs and continued looking after the baby. Changed this appy so if she was watching she would have peace of mind. Once she came back, she asked how he was. I told her he was so well behaved. I said because he was more well behaved than most babies, I'll only charge for an hour. She messaged me asking if I could babysit another time. I haven't responded yet. My friends don't think I should because it's taking advantage of her when she's clearly mentally ill. I wouldn't want to take advantage of her. It's a really sad situation. They also think I should tell her that it's just a doll, but I don't know if I should do that.
No.
I don't know if that's the best way to go about the situation. I think it's really not my place. That is so sad. I wouldn't tell her anything. She's clearly grieving, and that's probably impacted her mental health. I've heard of people getting dolls after losing a child. Um, yeah, it's her way of grieving. I would say maybe if you're not comfortable babysitting, perhaps tell her that you're booked already or something. I kind of do see where your friends are coming from in terms of like taking advantage of someone that's clearly mentally ill. I think it was really nice of you to only charge her for an
Mm.
hour. But if you're not comfortable with it, I would just say that you're already booked, so you're not free. But I wouldn't tell her that it's just a doll. I think she's aware that it's just a
Mm,
doll.
mm, mm.
I think she's trying to cope here. I think distance yourself, but don't like. So again, people deal with grief in different ways. I think with this, it's not in your place. Like Tia said, you're not equipped to deal with a situation like that. So I would just politely distance yourself. And yeah, like it's really sad. I watched a documentary a couple of years ago about women that have these dolls, and a lot of them lost their baby to what's that
Caught death.
cot death.
Mm.
Hence why they're very paranoid about like cameras and monitoring the baby,
Wow.
having cameras everywhere because they in their heads they feel like it's their fault. Like if they didn't pay enough attention, if they were more attentive, they could have prevented it. But the
Mm.
reality of the situation is that you sometimes you just can't prevent it. It happens.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it happens. But yeah, I've seen someone in public with one in a buggy,
Oh, really?
like pushing the pram.
Poor thing.
Um, and you feel bad like when you see it, but like I also understand that people deal with grief more so these days than anything. I understand that people deal with grief in different ways,
Mm.
and that's just their way of coping. And sometimes you got to respect that. Not everything needs to be fixed. Let people deal with shit if that's how she wants to live, and that's
Yeah.
how she wants to cope, and if that's what's allowing her to get out of bed
Bed in
every
the morning.
morning
Yeah, yeah.
and actually want to live. I'm of the mindset that just let people do what they need to do in order to cope
Mm.
and actually want to continue with life. That's one of them. That was a very dark dilemma. Sorry, guys. I know the Kiki Kaka will be on Patreon. I'm sorry.
Adult Find of the Week.
Adult find of the week.
Yeah. So my adult find of the week is a product called, very on brand, Zit Sticker. Zit Sticker Killer Kit.
Hmm.
Self-dissolving micro dart patch for covering zits and spots, stickers for face and skin. Now the reason I like this is because it has these literally micro darts. So you know, what's it, chloride
Yeah.
patches, but imagine there's little pin
Yeah,
pricks
yeah.
that just on there and allows everything to seep out.
Yeah.
Is so brilliant. Like when I say the inflammation, and you can see any gunk on it. Like, and I know sometimes with patches they're quite good because you can see, but the micro dart ones, oh baby, it really does its thing. How much are they? I got 8 for £13, but you can get 4 for £8. But I'd get the 8 for £13. You can get 28 for £33. I just didn't need to do that. Well, actually, I do need to do that because I've gone through them already. So
Yeah, my colleague uses them a lot. Brilliant. She loves them. So love it. I vouch for that one. My adult find of the week this week is Tesco's haddock Kievs.
oh, interesting.
So it's basically like a chicken Kiev. So you got the garlic butter stuff in the middle, but it's haddock and it's breaded. It's quite nice. I had it today. Because we were just thinking of what to have for lunch, and we're in Tesco. Like we're trying not to order too much. I say as well. Take out it's Friday, okay, guys. But yeah, we're like in Tesco, like, what the hell should we eat? And we probably spent like 45 minutes just walking through the aisles
Damn.
trying to think of something to eat. We're doing now like weekly shop as well, but we're like, what can we eat that's quick and like doesn't require us to do a lot of prep time? Because I think my issue with cooking is that because I work a lot, like
Exactly what I
I've
said
got
earlier. Yeah.
stuff, I can't stand in the kitchen for like 2-3 hours to cook sometimes. But we tried these and actually they were really nice. Stuck them in the air fryer for like 18 minutes. Done. Lovely. So yeah, highly recommend. They're part of like Tesco's like finest range. I don't know if they'll be around forever, but they're around. They are where all the fish is basically in the supermarket. It's really nice.
Cool. That's it, guys. We've come to the end of the show.
Yes, I'm so sorry that we maybe didn't have a lot of jokes. Sorry guys,
Life be happening shit.
we got glass doors here, so people be looking in. But yeah, life be happening. But we still showed up. So I'm hoping you enjoyed this episode or whatever we gave you during this episode. But yeah, let's get to it. I'm about to beg, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, and you enjoyed this episode, or you at least love us enough to hit the like and subscribe button, please do so. Join the Got Here gang. Click the notification button so you can be notified every time we drop a new video, so you can stay in the know. Also, comment down below what the wildest text you've ever received. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to see and hear and read and laugh. If you can give me a laugh, that'd be great. If you are watching or listening on Spotify, Apple, or any other place you get your podcast and you enjoyed this episode, make sure you give us a 5-star rating. Not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star rating. Again, please, guys, cheer me up, make me laugh, do something. Give us a 5-star rating if you love our jokes, or if you ever laughed at our jokes, or if you ever made you laugh, please do. What's there? Patreon, guys. I forgot to plug it in the beginning, but I'll speak about it now. Guys, you're probably wondering, how did we jump to episode 100 when 99 is missing, when 97 is missing? Well, guess what, guys? We drop weekly episodes. That's it. An extra bonus episode every Tuesday on our Patreon and on YouTube membership. So if you know you want to get into it, you want more laughs, more unfiltered chat, etc., and probably find out a bit more about how I'm feeling and why I'm bloated, I don't know, then defo join Patreon. It starts on £2 a month. £5 a month gives you access to everything, including the access and our weekly bonus episode. So please join the gang if you want more from us. We have so many exciting things coming this year, and we'd love for you to be part of it, as you've been rocking with us from our toddler stage. I don't know when you discovered us, but some of you have been with us as well, babies.
And we love you.
And we love you. So we want to give you more. So please join the Patreon gang. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram. We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Tia. Where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tiani Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys. We shall see you next week, hopefully in high spirits. Until then, guys.
Or over on Patreon.
On Tuesday.
Or Monday.
On Monday.
In the meantime,
have a lovely week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.